Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurin Shamimi, and on my part, I will discuss on the development on astronomy made by Muslim scholar. The basis of the achievement in astronomy is where the Muslim scholar made and developments in astronomy is mostly based on Ptolemaic system. This is created by Claudius Ptolemy, which is regarding about an astronomical theory about the movement of the moon and the planets, and had placed the Earth at the center of the universe. So this system is based on the development in Muslim scholar on regard of astronomy. So first thing first, we like to discuss on what is the starting point of the Muslim scholar in making the developments on the astronomical elements. So the first thing first, they did was to revise and to review an ancient astronomical manuscript and translate it into Arabic, where this manuscript mostly came in Latin or Greek. And they later undertook an observations and to verify the calculations made by ancient astronomical scholar, and they later compile it to a table system where they call it Zich. So this is to make an efficient instruments to improve their observations. Okay, so for the first scholar, which I would like to discuss, is first thing first, I would like to give a credit for him because I think he is the starting point on the developments of the astronomy amongst the Muslim civilizations. He is Abu Manshar. So what Abu Manshar did was, in his book, where he held armillary sphere. This armillary sphere used by him is to predict the movement of the star and understood the meaning of stars' movements, and it also to predict or to study on the impact of this star movement into the human futures. So what is importance of this book is that they had a very valid and empirical methods which are free from any superstition elements. And Abu Manshar also translate Aristotle works into Arabic, which later being translated to other language. And this is the starting point of the distribution of the Aristotle work. Next, we're going to discuss on second scholar, which is Al-Khwarizmi. So what Al-Khwarizmi did was to counterbalance any error in the study of Ptolemy in the Ptolemaic study, where he produced a detailed astronomical table, as being said before, which is called Zich. And this table is provided as the means of calculating the position of the stars and the planet. This resulted to each astronomer have wrote his own Zich and make it more accurate than has been made by the previous astronomical scholars before. The third scholar we're going to discuss is Al-Farghani. What the works or the notable works done or achieved by Al-Farghani is that he wrote the detail on the Ptolemy's Almagis, called Elements Astronomy on the Celestial Motions. This book had provided a large non-mathematical presentation of Almagis, which is the book written by Ptolemy, and also include with the updated and the revised value from the previous Islamic astronomer, which is this book has been detailized compared to what the studies made by the previous scholar. As being discussed before, the Muslim scholar mostly made an improvement or made a study in the Ptolemaic system, which has been studied by the ancient astronomer. So what the Muslim scholar did is they further study in the Ptolemaic system, and they found out that there is a movement which called epicycle, where they made a further study in this epicycle, and they found out that this epicycle had violated the principle of uniformity of motions. Therefore, they come to the end to reject this epicycle theory. So on the next scholar is Al-Tusi. So I think Al-Tusi had a very or great achievement very great credits on the developments of the astronomy in the world. I would say is still in the present day because he had introduced this system or this study called Tusi couple. So what is Tusi couple? It is to explain the apparent linear motion of a certain heavenly bodies on the basis of circular motions. So it can be seen in the slide here. What is Tusi couple? What is the motion we talking about? And it is because that even though the study was made by Ptolemy in the Ptolemaic system, but Ptolemy himself, who made this Ptolemaic system, had a difficulty to explain this phenomena. So that's why Tusi here further explaining or to make it easier for the people to understand the concept introduced by Ptolemy. So it is resulted that it has been used extensively as a substitute to the equant introduced over 1,000 years earlier in Ptolemaic images. So this Tusi couple had been used to replace the study made by Ptolemy in his previous study in the book of Algemes. On the last part, I would like to discuss on the developments on the astronomical by Muslim scholar in general, where the Muslim scholar had, I would say, introduced a lot of things to improvise this astronomical system in the world, where they had made a large observatory. For example, they had made an observatory in Turkey, in Delhi, Maraga, and they also improved the Greek sundial, which is it's sort of clock back in the day where they use sunway in order to determine what time is it. And they also introduced astrolabe with additional feature where it could calculate the timing of Muslim to pray and also the direction of the Mecca. So I think that is only on my part. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazik bin Abdul Rahman, metric number 2124579. In this part of video, I will continue with the topic of chemistry and alchemy achievement in Muslim civilization. Today, we will explore the fascinating world of chemistry and alchemy achievement in Muslim civilization during the Islamic Golden Age. It was a period of remarkable scientific advancement where Muslim scholars made significant contributions to the field, building upon earlier Greek and Indian knowledge. One of the figures in this era was Jabir ibn Hayyan. Jabir was a prominent alchemist and chemist who developed the concept of chemical processes, apparatus, and laboratory techniques. His works laid the foundation for chemical chemistry, and his contributions were instrumental in shaping the field. Muslim chemists enhanced distillation techniques inherited from ancient Greeks and Egyptians. Distillation became a crucial process in alchemy and medicine, leading to the discovery of new substances and purification methods. Distilled substances like alcohol, essential oil, and medicinal compounds played a vital role in advancing knowledge during this period. Another significant area of achievement was in pharmacology. Muslim chemists made substantial contributions to the field, developing advanced techniques for drug preparation and compounding. One prominent Muslim scholar, Ibn Sina or Avicenna, authored The Canon of Medicine, a groundbreaking pharmacological encyclopedia that influenced medical practices for centuries. While the pursuit of alchemical transmutation, the conversion of base metals into noble metals like gold, was a central focus, it was not achieved. However, alchemists in Muslim civilization made important discoveries in chemical processes and substances, which laid the groundwork for further advancement in the field of chemistry. Al-Razi, a renowned Muslim physician and alchemist, emphasized the importance of chemical medicine. He advocated for the use of chemical compounds in treatments and the development of specific drugs. Al-Razi's works greatly influenced European medicine during the Middle Ages, leaving a lasting impact on medical practices. The achievement of Muslim chemists and alchemists had a profound and lasting impact on scientific knowledge. Their works were translated and disseminated, shaping the development of chemistry in Western world. Many chemical terms and apparatus we use today, such as alcohol and alembic, have Arabic origins, reflecting the enduring influence of Muslim civilization. In conclusion, chemistry and alchemy flourished during the Islamic Golden Age in Muslim civilization. The contribution of Muslim chemists and alchemists were pivotal in laying the foundation for modern chemistry and pharmacology. Their achievements continue to inspire and inform scientific research and discovery even today. Thank you. That's all from me. And now we'll continue with the next topic from my colleague. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aisha. Moving on to mathematics development. It is an essential aspect of human growth and progress because it involves the acquisition of mathematical skills, including numeracy, problem solving, logical reasoning, and critical thinking. The development of mathematics skills is crucial in everyday life, from basic tasks such as counting money to complex operations like data analysis and financial management. Now, for mathematics development in Muslim civilization, the development in Muslim civilization is a fascinating topic that spans over 1,000 years because Muslim scholars made significant contribution to the field of mathematics, including advancement in algebra, geometry, and trigonometry. On early development phase, mathematics was already being studied in the Muslim world before the rise of Islam. However, it was after the establishment of the Islamic Empire that the study of mathematics flourished. Next, for the golden age of mathematics, the period between the 8th and 18th centuries is often referred to the golden of age of mathematics in the Muslim world. During this time, scholars such as Al-Kindi, Al-Farabi, and Ibn al-Haytham made significant contribution to the field, such as geometry, optics, and astronomy. For legal and influency, the contribution of Muslim mathematicians had a significant impact on development of mathematics in Europe and beyond. Their work laid the foundation for many of the mathematical concepts and principles we use today, and their legacy continues to inspire new generations of mathematicians. Now, how mathematics development benefit us? Firstly is cognitive abilities. Research has shown that mathematics development has a positive impact on cognitive abilities such as memory, attention, and spatial reasoning. For career opportunities, it opens up a wide range of career opportunities, including fields such as finance, engineering, science, and technology. Individuals with strong mathematics skills are highly sought after by employers and are often able to secure high-paying jobs with excellent benefits. And human also needs mathematics for personal finance because they can analyze financial data and are better equipped to make informed decisions about their money. It is also need for budgeting, investing, managing debt, which are all critical aspects of personal finance. As for scientific advancement, it is essential in field like physics, chemistry, biology because they are used to model and analyze complex systems and predict outcomes and develop new technology to benefit society. Next, we will compare the contributions of Muslim and non-Muslim scholars in the development of mathematics. For their innovations in mathematics, both Muslim and non-Muslim have made many innovations contribution to the field of mathematics. For example, Muslim scholars were the first to use algebra symbol to represent unknown quantities, which revolutionized the way equations were written and solved. For non-Muslim scholars, on the other hand, made significant advancement in areas such as calculus, geometry, and number theory, which laid the foundation for modern mathematics. As for impact on mathematics, the contribution of two scholars have a profound impact on the field of mathematics because their work has not only advanced our understanding of mathematical concepts, but has also influenced other fields such as physics, engineering, and economics. Today, we continue to build upon the foundations laid by these scholars and strive to make new discoveries and advancement in the field of mathematics. Is some example for our Muslim scholars who contribute to mathematic development. We have Omar Khayyam and also Al-Battani. Lastly, we have our famous Muslim scholars in mathematics, which is Al-Khwarizmi. And that's all for mathematic development. We will hear about medicine and surgery development. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Izzah Izzati binti Daud, 219238. So I will explain the medicine and surgery's development in Muslim civilization. First of all, we're going to know the history of the development of medicine and surgery. So during the Islamic Golden Age, 8 to 15 centuries, a Muslim civilization witnessed remarkable advancement in medicines and surgeries. Muslim scholars also established a medical school, hospital, and libraries as a center of learning and research. So they emphasized practical training, anatomical studies, and clinical experience that were contributing to the development of medical education. So this institution attracted scholars from different regions, fostering the exchange of knowledge and ideas. And the texts were translated into Latin and other language, so introducing to European scholars a wealth of medical knowledge. So this translation, along with the transmission of Greek and Roman medical texts, play a crucial role in the revival of medical learning in Europe during the Renaissance. For the framework of medicine and surgery development, so Muslim scholars built upon the knowledge of early civilization and developed a comprehensive understanding of medicines. They also compiled and translate Greek, Persian, and Indian texts, and conducted research and make significant advancement in medical theory and practice. Muslim scholars also conduct imperial observation and experiment to enhance medical knowledge. They also establish hospital and medical school, emphasizing the importance of practical training, anatomy, and critical experience. Next, we will compare the development of medicines and surgeries in Muslim civilization and Europe. So one of the difference is the emphasis on observation and experimentation. So Muslim scholars place a strong emphasis on clinical observation and practical experience. They conduct detailed examination of patients, recorded symptoms, and tested treatment. This imperial approach contributes to advancement in diagnosis and treatment. So in contrast, European medicine during this time often relied on theoretical speculation and philosophical reasoning rather than direct observation and experimentation. The other difference is cultural and religious influence. So in Muslim civilization, they have a strong tradition of integrating medical knowledge from various sources, including Greek, Persian, Indian, and Arabic traditions. So Islamic ethic and principles, such as the emphasis on hygiene and the care of the sick, influence medical practice. So while in Europe, the influence of the Christian church played a significant role in shaping the medical belief and practice. So, in medicine and surgery's development, scholars play a crucial role in shaping and disseminating medical knowledge. So, they have made significant contribution, revolutionizing various aspects of medicine and surgical practice. So, their work not only influenced the development of medicines and surgery within Muslim civilization, but also has a lasting impact on the global community. So, for the first scholars is Ibn Sina. He was also known as Ibn Sina. He was a Persian polymath who made a significant contribution to various fields, including medicines, philosophy, and science. And his work, particularly in medicine, has a profound and lasting impact. So, in his contribution in systematizing of medical knowledge, Ibn Sina, the canon of medicines, organized medical knowledge into logical and systematic framework. It provides a comprehensive overview of medical theory and practice. It's categorizing disease, their causes, and their treatments. So, Ibn Sina has introduced the concept of humoral system, emphasizing the balance of four humors, blood, plaque, yellow bile, and plaque bile, so in maintaining health. So he described the properties of drug in this classification and creating a foundation for pharmacological studies. And next, Ibn Sina also contributed in diagnostic and differential diagnosis. So Ibn Sina emphasized the importance of correct diagnosis and developed a systematic approach to differential diagnosis. He stressed the need for detailed patient history taking, physical examination, and observation of symptoms. So Ibn Sina introduced the concept of signs, where its main objective indicates of disease, and symptoms, where it is subjective experience reported by the patient, and also discussed the significance of diagnosis. So the other scholar is Ibn al-Nafis. He was an Arab physician from Damascus who made significant contribution to the field of medicine in Muslim civilization. His most notable contribution was in understanding of the circulatory system. So one of his contributions is on about pulmonary circulation. Ibn al-Hafiz challenged the prevailing understanding of the circulatory system, which was based on the teaching of the ancient Greek physician Galen. So Galen believed that blood was produced in the liver, passed through the heart septum, and then mixed with the air in the lungs. However, Ibn al-Hafiz proposed an alternative theory, stating that blood must pass through the lung for oxygenation. His other contribution is on anatomical observation. So Ibn al-Hafiz relies on the anatomical observation and experiment to support his theory of the pulmonary circulation. Although human dissection was prohibited at the time, he conducted experiments on animals, particularly vivisection on the camels, to study the flow of the blood and air through the lungs. His observation and experimental finding provided evidence for his alternative theory. So the last scholar is Al-Zahrawi, who also known as Al-Bukhasis, was an influential Arab physician and surgeon who made significant contribution to medicine and surgery in Muslim civilization too. So his work, particularly his medical encyclopedia called Al-Tasrif, has a profound and lasting impact. So this is Al-Zahrawi contribution, where it is about a surgical technique and instrument. So he makes significant contribution to the field of surgery. In his work, Al-Tasrif, he described various surgical procedures and technique in detail, so including incision, suturing, wound management, and treatment of fractures. So he also introduced and improved surgical instrument, and inventing new tools, refining existing one. And his description of surgical instruments were accompanied by illustration with selected their use and replication. So the other contribution is on anesthesia and pain management. So he recognized that the importance of minimizing pain during surgical procedure. Zahrawi described methods of anesthesia and pain management, including the use of opium, mandrake, and other substances to induce sleep or numbness before the surgical intervention. So, and his understanding of pain management technique was advanced for the times. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nomira binti Marapi, and I will present about scientific achievement in Muslim civilization in technology. So basically, what is technology? So according to Cambridge Dictionary, technology is the study and knowledge of the practical, especially industrial use of scientific discoveries. So basically, in a simple means, technology is the application of scientific knowledge to the practical aims of human life. Okay, so for the significance of technology, there's six significance that I want to highlight, which is the first one is improve efficiency. So as example in farming, thanks to technology advancements nowadays, farmer doesn't need to pick up a bucket of water to water the crop or plants. After that, allows for innovations Technology is now used to research and develop new ideas, which is improves our ability to test and implement them. So, for example, uh, a 4G network can be upgraded into a 5G network. And the third one is save time. Machine that has been invented is faster than human when work that usually has been completed by a month just needs several days to be done. After that, technology can be denied that it is save costs because technology also reduce labor costs because with the existence of technology, it doesn't need much human energy to complete the work. And the last one is easy information access. As example, with internet nowadays, all information can be accessed from one source and place. So for the next point is I would like to talk about scholars that have made contributions in technology fields, which is two scholars that I want to highlight, which is Al-Jazari and Taqi al-Din. So for the first one is, which is Al-Jazari. So Al-Jazari was born in 1136 in Diyarbakir, which is Turkey nowadays, was well known as a scientist, inventor, mathematician, and the first Arab mechanical engineer. So the most significant contributions uh, that he made is the Book of Knowledge of Engineers Mechanical Device. So actually, more than 100 mechanical gadgets that he had imagined or made were detailed in the book, including their design, explanations, and detailed artwork. So for the other one, which is elephant clock, which is the most famous device that has been invented by him, which is elephant clock. This device is essentially records every half hour or hour with the use of bowl with a small hole that collects water and sets of movement when it is full, indicating the hour or half hour is up. So for the next scholars is Taki al-Din, which is born in 1526, which was a major Turkish Muslim scientist, astronomer, engineer, inventor, and philosopher. From the Taki al-Din, he is actually made many contributions in many fields like astronomy and philosophers uh, and mechanical. But in here, I would like to highlight from the technology field, which is two significant contribution, which is the brightest stars for the construction of mechanical clocks and the steam turbine. So for the brightest stars for the construction of mechanical clock, which is the book, which is the first Ottoman book on automatic machines that discuss various mechanical clocks from a geometrical mechanical perspective. So the next one is steam turbine, which is prime mover for a self-rotating speed. So steam turbine is a machine that extracts thermal energy from pressurized pressurized steam. So Taki Aldi is actually the one who invented the basic idea on how steam turbine is working, and later it has been improvised with modern manifestation by Charles Parsons in 1884. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
And I'll go